And in 2003, there were about 15 of us, we think, and we ended up buying 10,000 square foot because we couldn't actually afford to rent a building that would accommodate the growth that we felt we would have in the business. And this, for us, is exactly the same decision, but we're just a bit bigger and we just need more space. So then we decided to move into a big building that could accommodate our growth. And then that one building filled up and we needed 5 buildings. So now we're in one building again, and who knows where that's going to take us. We never imagined it would lead to this building, because actually at the time we were so busy, building the business and focusing on getting through each day, each month, each week. That's the wrong way around, but you know what I mean. The business it's always worked, and because we've grown organically, we've been able to keep the focus on the right things for the business. So it's part of a 17-year journey. It's fantastic to be here, but no, we would never have imagined this. How fantastic.
If the guys walk through the door and they feel that they've achieved something, then we're happy. We want everyone to feel that they have made a massive contribution to this place, and the more people feel that, then we're happy, because effectively it's not Rachel and I have done this, but Rachel and I are almost like the consultants who are brought in to deliver it. So if we've done it for everyone at Moneypenny, because we know that they've given their all for this business, and they're very proud of that. And if this building is a manifestation of that pride and of that achievement, then we're over the moon.
I mean, we just asked everybody what they wanted, and things that came up were natural ventilation, space, their own home. So this is the antithesis to most offices that are being built at the moment, which is all about hot desking, whereas our team wants to know exactly where they're going to be sitting and for that to be their home. We want places that we can all sit down in between all the time when we're working hard at our desks. And so anyway, there was a long list, and well, I think everything's been ticked off.
We didn't want clients to walk in and think this is ostentatious or anything like that. And we're quite conscious of that, and almost to the point where we feel that we should possibly have a plaque outside which says, we were going to build a brick box and this cost us the same as a brick box. We just got a bit smart about how we spent it. And we kind of think that if clients buy into that and they see that this is about generating value for us, and which in turn means value for them, then that's a success for us from the client's perspective. We actually created the budget for this building by getting a quote based on one of our current offices, which was basically a red brick box, and we said 100,000 square foot, scale that up to that, give us a price for it. And we actually went out to builders and quantity surveyors and so on, and they priced that as a complete project. And that meant we knew what our starting point was in terms of cost. And then from that, we didn't add a penny to it. And what we said was to the architects, you guys, that's the red brick box. You've got that much money that it required to build that, to build something special. And you tell us how you achieve that. And they went about that in a number of different ways. And as a result, we've got a building under budget, tiny bit under budget, but enough under budget to keep us smiling.
Say under budget.
And you can still hear workmen going on in the background. It's still being finished, but it will be by tonight. So we've got a building under budget, pretty much on time, and on our level, exceeding our expectations, and fingers crossed, exceeding the expectations of our staff too.
But I think that we have been a complete pain in the backside for anybody working with us, because I think it's very rare for people building this size of building to actually be the owner-occupiers. So we have, right from the word go, said we want this, 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 this and this, and not compromised at all on any of it. And we've challenged all of those construction industry norms. Well, not me, but Ed, because it's Ed's project. Have challenged every single industry norm, and that has been why why Ed's managed to manage the costs so effectively. But I think that's meant that our architects, the contractors, everybody have had to work really hard to justify themselves to us. So I think that owner-manager thing of a building is
good from our side.
Yeah, it's good from our side. But yeah, to be fair, they've all been amazing, but it hasn't been easy for them at all because we've been so pernickety about every last detail and every last cost. We just want them to feel proud and to feel part of it and to feel excited about coming here every day, because we do. And part of the reason we feel excited about it is because of the team that we're with, and if they feel happy, then that's all good. That's what it's all about.